How's it going, everybody? It's your host, the Sports Moose. Yes, that's right. We're going to be watching the game from the couch tonight. We got everything configured. Of course, have to correct the score. I can't even go 2 seconds without the Lightning giving up a goal here. 3-1. Or sorry if the sound quality isn't up to par. Using how to use a USB mic, so it's not my condenser mic, so it may not sound great. Got the chat window up to see. Go Bolts. Top over. Of course, we got the Stanley Cup in view. Looks like we may not be clinching the series tonight. It's been a long day. I just kind of don't want to sit on. Just don't want to sit on the computer chair. Just want to relax, hang out here. Should have pre-poured a beer, but it's Monday. Too early for that. 3-1. It was just 2-1 as we were getting on the stream. So 3-1. This is kind of one of those weird games, and again, Florida going with their third goalie of the series, the famed Spencer Knight. Spencer Knight, of course, being their Vasilevsky type prospect in goal. Played 4 games this year, went 4-0, and I thought we were off to the races, right? Ross Colton scoring on the first shot of the game, about a minute or so in, and it looked like it just didn't matter who was going to be in net for Florida. Just didn't matter. But lo and behold, Spencer Knight has stopped the next, 32 shots. And he's had some tough saves, too. The Lightning trying to make life difficult for him. But we just can't get another one past there. And, part of me just knew, despite the opening, that you just knew that the kid was going to go in there and steal one. And I hate this. I hate what this might do for momentum. I think the Lightning are experienced enough to not let this affect them, at least if and when we get to Game 6 on Wednesday. Not out of the realm of possibility that we come back here, of course. But I don't want to, poo-poo our chances here. But sometimes you just face a hot goalie. And again, the Panthers are just keeping us on the perimeter. Here comes another rush. They're getting some timely power plays as well. Obviously, call at the end of the period had to be made. If it was a little bit of a sell job by Duclair, it was holding. That's called in the regular season. So, ooh, what a move by Sergachev. Broke, who was that? Someone's ankles. 55, Acciari. It's just, sandwich. Kucherov's absolutely sandwiched there by 2 dudes, 2 Panthers. The first period was excellent, right? If you've been watching since the beginning. Lightning putting like 22 shots on goal, I think, in the first period, and have only had 10 since then. And they've put a little bit of pressure on Spencer Knight. I mean, the first period was an absolute shooting gallery for the Bolts. Of course, don't forget, not so much on Twitter right now. We're streaming live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube right now. Oh, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at the Sports Moose. Not tweeting right now. I don't have my phone on me. I think I left it on my desk. At Sports Moose Show. That's okay. Didn't really want to hop on the Twitter. We'll hop on after the game and see some of the analysis on there. All right, Cirelli back to the point. So we're having a tough time getting shots through as well. Another deflected shot into the stands. So I don't know. It's been one of those weird games where you knew just kind of, there's a sandwich. A Gudas and Acciari sandwich. And Gudas rolling on top of Cooch. just knew. You just had that feeling. The kid's in. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those nights. But that's okay. Can't win them all. 3-2. 3-2 makes you just a little nervous. Especially with a little bit of momentum. Has Florida found the solution in goal through times of charm? Is it going to be Spencer Knight? You better probably Game 6 on Wednesday if the Panthers hang on here. Probably. Wraparound attempt there by Colton. Saved by Spencer Knight. Thought that was offside there. Guess not. 14 minutes to go here. The Panthers had a strong second period. Despite Lightning out shooting them by a super crazy. I think that's a call coming on the. Nope, no raised arm. I thought that was a delayed call. Kind of a awkward hit in the corner. Too many turnovers. We're going to look at the turnover numbers today. Lightning kind of reverting to those no look passes, but again, just staying out on the periphery, on the perimeter, and just no good puck possession. It's been one and dones. Panthers ice the puck. Just been one and dones. It really no sustained. There's a couple of periods of sustained pressure, I should say. They had I think the power play in the second, right? But that was basically all 2 minutes in the zone, plus I think another bonus minute on top of that, because the Panthers couldn't clear. Yeah, that was when Gudas, I think, at the conclusion of that's when Gudas took that shot to the back of the knee, so he was struggling to get off. Oh my gosh, Spencer Knight, what a save. Heavy shot from the point. Yep, into the crowd again. Heavy shot from the point. Immediate rebound. Oh, he's getting standing ovation time in Sunrise. Spencer Knight has arrived. Of course, two of the big rivals, of course, had to score today. The Pest Packet Horn Twist. And I think Huberdeau, at least getting on the board with an assist. First Panther to have a 9-point series, believe it or not. 9 points in, is it game 5? 5 games. It's pretty impressive, actually, for Jonathan Huberdeau. By far has been the Panthers' most dynamic player. I think Barkov has done some work, but not showing up so much on the stat sheet, the point sheet, scoring sheet, whatever you want to call it. Commercial break now. I don't know. Maybe it's just a case of the Mondays. You just felt something was up with this game. It was just too good to be true that we were going to win this in 5. Despite the last 2 games kind of been, the last couple games being a little bit easy, feeling easy. Definitely game 4 with a 6-2 victory. So hopefully your cheers will go answered. Still plenty of time. 13 minutes. Of course, the Bolts have the power to pull it off. I think it's just a concern of mine is that Spencer Knight is just playing on a different level. Geico capitalizing on the Olympics coming up. I guess was that gymnast Maloney, the one of the meme, disappointed meme. Huge save, heavy shot off the point, another save on Maroon off a pretty juicy rebound. Just showing the replays now. Maroon had the shot there. All right, plenty of time. 13 minutes to go. Let's go. Get some shots on goal here. Lots of blocked shots today. Probably do an episode, our weekly episode of Thunderdome Puckcast tomorrow. Probably pre-record it and put it out on Facebook and YouTube. And maybe we'll do it live. I don't know. We'll see what's up tomorrow. We got to talk about some of these other series, though, and we'll make sure to do that on the next episode of Thunderdome Podcast. Namely, the Edmonton Winnipeg series is potentially the only series I'm going to mess up, depending on what the Islanders do here in overtime. They might be able to take a series lead against the Penguins, which I think would be another hilarious fail. Another first-round exit for the Penguins. 2 years in a row. That'd be crazy. But absolutely got the Edmonton and Winnipeg series wrong. I was kind of criticizing some of the experts, right? It's like, how are these experts even picking? How are these experts even picking Winnipeg in this series? Ooh, wow. Some Huberdeau cherry pick. Oh, big save by Vasi. Big save. Man, this game's going to finally open up here. I feel it's been really tight. Oh, that's the slot. No one home. Couldn't be handled. Ah, come on, Shen. A little bit of excitement there, finally. Patrick Maroon's going to beat out an icing. Look at that. Let's get some momentum here. Got a little bit of a wild shot from the point. Another block shot at the point. Out of the zone we go. No, not an Islanders fan. I think the Islanders, of course, the fourth seed out in the, what are they calling it this year? The East. We'll have to wait and see what happens. They certainly weren't favored to win that series. Pittsburgh, by far and away, at least the best playing team in that division throughout the 56-game season. But, you can never count out the Islanders, especially the way they play. They kind of park the bus, play solid defensive hockey. And, Tristan Jarry, especially at the beginning of the series, not looking great for Pittsburgh. So you never know. You just never know who you're going to get net for Pittsburgh. And, if the Islanders decide to score more than 3 goals in a game, that's usually all they need. It's really interesting. I forget who they're starting in goal. Oh, like a cluster in front of the net here. But you just never know with the Islanders. They could be those crazy son of a guns that get the job done. I mean, I would not surprise me, and I wouldn't be sad. Would that be Islanders Bruins? Would be an interesting. Either way, that series is going to be really interesting. Whether it's Boston Islanders or Boston Penguins. Halfway through the third, let's put on a little bit of pressure. Still out shooting the Panthers, which actually hasn't been the case over the last few games. Panthers had been holding the advantage on the shot clock. All right, come on, let's get out of the zone, guys. All right, Chernak. Holt deflects it in. Knight keeps it moving. And again, good work by Gord there. At least get some pressure here. Some offensive zone time. Chernak cycles. McDonough pinching up. Gordo was at the point. Going for a deflection. And once again, no shot on goal. At least we had a little bit of zone time there, though. But a lot of cycling the puck on the perimeter. Had a hard time penetrating, getting into good shooting areas today. I mean, that's really been part of the issue. Other than that defensive lapse first thing in the game. Kind of a similar play to a goal in Game 4 where the Panthers just left the back door undefended, and that is bad news. 2-on-1. Scuffed the shot Really fortunate there. Oh, Bolt's got a 3-on-2 here. Oh, Hedman mishandles. Oh, Cirelli stepped up into that. I don't think he left his feet, but that was it's offside on the Panthers. Another commercial break. Hits are even. They're showing 40-36 roughly. It's a nice hit by Cirelli though, stepping up. Solid shoulder to shoulder contact there. Oh man, not feeling confident here. We got to get one before we get two, I guess, right? I'm gonna look at the scores again. I should have brought my phone with me. I could at least look at the other scores. So no idea if the Islanders won. I assume we'd get a game alert here. They usually do a goal update if the Islanders won, or the Penguins for that matter. They were in overtime. I think I saw Toronto won already, so they take a 2-1 series lead over Montreal there. Of course, nothing new there, other than John Tavares probably being out for sure the rest of the series, potentially into next series, which could be an issue for Toronto. Maybe not, especially if they end up playing Winnipeg. So Winnipeg doesn't have the offensive firepower to compete. I mean, that's almost again, can have to be the Connor Hellebuck show for Winnipeg to even have a chance there. Of course, who knows? Maybe Toronto dries up, similar to how the Oilers did. I thought that was going to be just an Oilers point spree. Absolutely wrong on that. All right, update on Penguins. Islanders 2-2 at the end of the first overtime. I guess they were showing the Simone Biles highlight. Is that a move that no one's ever done before on the vault? Yeah, it's kind of exciting. Olympics coming up. I don't know if you have any favorite Olympic sports out there. Summer Olympics are all right. They're not my favorite. Of course, we'll watch anyway. I'm partial to the Winter Olympics. I just think the sports are cooler, more fun. It's always fun to watch women's soccer, though. It's always a pretty solid kind of a World Cup event, especially with a few of the men's sports. A lot of the federations not encouraging participation. I don't even know if the men's soccer team qualified or cared to qualify for the Olympics this year. Maybe most of the focus going to World Cup qualification coming up next year in Qatar. All right, come on, McDonough. Ooh, another big save by Vassy. Vassy's given it a chance here. I'd say the quality of chances has been much higher for the Panthers. For us, it's been some simple shots, another missed opportunity, no official shot on goal. And there we go. Panthers back on the rush. The story of the game. Panthers, they're starting to pack it up as well. Letting the Bolts rush. They're playing one. Forcing a turnover. Like they're playing kind of a 1-2-2 trap. Need some possession here. The puck. This is just crazy how we cannot possess the puck. It's driving me nuts. Get the puck. Stamkos surrounded by 5 Panthers. I mean, what's he gonna do? All right, got John Ruda coming in. Let's go, Cooch. All right, Hedman. And another turnover. Oh, my. Now, this one's frustrating. Again, not necessarily one that you went to the bank and said, oh, the Bolts absolutely win this game. I think I just don't like the way it happened. You know, with Spencer Knight getting some action and playing well. I mean, I'm looking forward to the next decade of Spencer Knight, Andrei Vasilevsky battles. Again, you're just not able to get to the. Oh my gosh! Again, it's just like inches off on passes today. It's just brutal. All right, guys, keep the puck moving. Oh my gosh, Sam Bennett. The wraparound. Saved by Vasi. Another shot on goal for the Panthers here. They're about to even up. Another, it's like cross-eyes passes also. Right along the ice. Either being disrupted or fully intercepted. All right. As Colton, I don't know. I don't even know what that attempt was. Trying to make a move. Went badly. And at 3:30 here, Bassey's probably out of the net the next minute. Crowd is loving it. Crowd is loving it right now at Sunrise. Oh, still think it's a little too early to pull Vasi. Hopefully they haven't done it yet. Keep it in. Keep it in. Another shot blocked. Another shot blocked. I think I saw Panthers. They were expecting, or they allowed about 15,000 today. So even upping their capacity, they were around. Oh wow! Again, Vasi kind of keeping them in the game here. This could easily be 5-1 at least. Come on. It's like the Islanders pulling off the victory in double overtime. Unbelievable. That would be an upset. That would be a pretty big upset. It was Braden Point. Vasi on the way to the bench. It's just, I don't know. There's no. See if we can. What a save. Spencer Knight. I have the volume off just so, again, we don't pick up some of the sound. BB&T Center's got to be going absolutely nuts right now. Just side to side save. Clear the zone. Minute 45. That was like the best puck possession we've had in the last 2 periods, I feel. All right, Bolts with the extra skater. And a pass to nobody. Literally, Sam Bennett at the Bolts recover. Oh, Stamkos stopping the empty net attempt. Got really lucky there. Point works his way in. Let's see. Can we get some possession here? Keep the puck in the zone. Nope. And that should be all she wrote. Nope. Oh my gosh, Killorn. You know, Killorn. Where has Killorn been today? That's someone that I haven't even said their name today. Definitely a quiet night for Alex Killorn. Oh my gosh, Victor, what do you? It's just not our night. You just kind of knew it as soon as Spencer Knight got some momentum behind him. Oh my gosh. So it's just not our night. That's okay. Panthers ice it there. Empty net goal. 14 to go. It's okay. We'll see you in Tampa in 2 days. Wednesday night in Tampa. Game 6. Here come the Rats. Here come the Streamers for whatever reason. Full crowd. That's good to see. I mean, I'm hoping. Looks like that might not have even been going in anyway. The Panthers are, I think, some good defensemen away from really making noise, and especially now if Spencer Knight is their man in goal, which everything's pointing to that. Again, a Vasilevsky-like prospect. They were picking up the Rats. Those were the good old days, right? 96 season. Van Beesbrook and the Rats getting swept in the playoffs, or I think it was the finals. Was that Colorado? That Ray Bork's win with the sweep of the Panthers? I don't remember. Remember as a kid, of course, just getting into hockey. As a Lightning, started in 93, 94? Panthers 1 year after that. Like that. Making a sign on the run there. Oh, here we go. Now it's going to get ugly. That was a little bit of a run by Maroon. I don't know if I like that. I guess trying to set a tone for Wednesday. Blake Coleman, no helmet. See the replay here. I feel like looked very lacrosse-like. It's like face off, and then Maroon went for the jugular. Yeah, 2 minutes well worth it. We got more whistles blowing. We're throwing people off the ice. I think Duclair's night is done. 10 seconds left to go. So are they trying to get a fight going? I don't even know what's happened. So here's the replay. Face off dropped. Ooh, yeah. Kind of a cross check to the neck. That's usually frowned upon. Cross checks to the neck are usually frowned upon. All right, let's finish off these 10 seconds. We'll hop on for the post-game show in the next 5 or 10 minutes just to kind of talk through this one. Again, kind of a tough loss here. Not a surprising loss. Kind of sucked. We opened up pretty hot. Shot a goal on the first shot, and then Spencer Knight comes in and stops the next 36. Again, sometimes it's just not your night. Spencer Knight's night. No pun intended. Let's go. Let's drop the puck here. What the hell are we doing? Finish this up. Giving too much camera time here to the Panthers crowd. Are we still sorting out penalties? What is there to sort out here? Let's go. Going suspension? Like what? Panthers are going to get a inconsequential 2-minute power play here. Oh, you better love it, Panthers fans. Probably the last time seeing the Panthers this year. Bolton 6. I think that's even what I said at the beginning when we were doing our previews. I think an episode or two ago of Thunderdome Puckcast. Bolton 6. All right. Let's let this time run out. Just relax. Huge win for Spencer Knight. I mean, as a fan of hockey, you love to see it. Kid coming up. The Rats are being thrown on the ice again. Turning 20 years old. It's like, hey, we can't get it right in net. Elimination game. Why don't you come and play? And this is kind of what I expected. I think had I known Spencer Knight was going to start, probably would have thrown some money on the Panthers today. Though, look at that. 36 saves. Weegar gets a goal, and then Huberdeau 2 assists. I guess he assisted on the empty netter. 10 points a series. That's huge. And it's only 5 games in. He's averaging 2 points a night. So good for him. Good for him. I mean, look, the Panthers have deserved some love in the playoffs here. I don't want to be critical. It's been a long, long time since they've even made the playoffs, made some noise. It's good for the fans. I don't know how many fans they have down there, but happy to see it. You want to see the Panthers be good. I think it's going to be sweet for Florida hockey in general. Oh, man, they were ready to switch over. Got Vegas and Minnesota coming right up. All right, post-game show coming up. Final is 4-1 in favor of the Panthers. We'll be back for the post-game show, 5-10 minutes.